It happened again. Irina Zarutska Part 2, this time in Chicago, with a woman started on fire and the details eerily similar.
The victim was riding northbound, minding her own business and reading her phone, when the defendant doused her with gasoline and lit her on fire.
He then reportedly shouted, "Burn alive, bitch."
Surveillance video is difficult to watch and is very disturbing, as a young woman was set ablaze and tried to put herself out while other passengers got out of the way or watched.
From what we can see, there were 4 people who couldn't be bothered to help. Absolute cowards.
When the train stopped and the victim was able to muster the strength to stumble on the platform, 2 good Samaritans put out the flames.
So who would do this? Here's the suspect, Lawrence Reed, who according to WGN has been arrested 71 times in Cook County and convicted in 13 of those cases.
Reed was accused of hitting a social worker at McNeil Psychiatric Hospital. We also found Reed has been accused of other high-profile crimes, including this fire outside the Thompson Center in April 2020. On a day Governor J.B. Pritzker was supposed to make an appearance, a felony that was later dropped. And just 2 months prior to that, he was suspected of punching 4 women outside the Harold Washington Library in the Loop.
It was quite an eventful hearing this afternoon. Even before Lawrence Reed walked into the courtroom, he was allegedly spitting on federal agents while he was being held in lockup. That erratic behavior continued in court Wednesday. Reed yelling over Judge Laura McNally continuously, saying he pleads guilty and will represent himself. McNally said, "When you walked in here, I presumed you to be innocent of these charges. I'm guilty," Reed responded.
Lawrence Reed had no business being on the streets, given his violent criminal history and his pending criminal cases. Reed had plenty of second chances by the criminal justice system, and as a result, you have an innocent victim in the hospital fighting for her life.
We don't know what prompted this, but we do know that Reed filled his gas tank about 20 minutes prior to his attack. And despite the media initially getting it wrong and reporting that there was a fight between the two,
that woman was involved in some kind of verbal altercation with a man when he became physical.
There was reportedly no interaction between them. So he simply saw her and decided to start her on fire. This woman may survive, but this monster killed her. She will have to wear the scars of this for the rest of her life, and the psychological wounds may never heal. Her life has been ruined because of the whims of someone who should have never been on the streets. So when are we going to get serious? When will we start holding those who let these people out accountable?